Greetings and salutations, humans. This is Froggy and Friends, and we are playing League of Extraordinary Adventurers. Alright. Last time, we started with dreams. Esker rolled a natural 1, and Kepri an 18. Esker was not on a boat, but in a dinghy. Turned out to be a wedding day, and then a massacre within the pretty much the cosmic horrors of what was going on in that temple. Kepri had a peaceful roof garden that she kind of grew up on in the temple kind of dream. Esker awoke. Billy was at the compound. Jennifer has gone missing. She was taken by lizard people from the sewers. But the only thing that really concerned Kepri and Esker is that Billy knew where they lived. Finley was described and introduced, and Daedalus was as well. Darren came out in a bathrobe. You got to see Flower's artwork. You went to the sewer entrance. The lizard people were described. And then it was brought up that it's strange that his family was hit twice. Darren used bubbles and as floating lights, and goggles of night of Daedalus were described. In the sewers, Darren fell into the muckety muck. You were attacked by rats. You killed them. You found this strange entrance in kind of like a raised area with a very large, obese man surrounded by pies and crumbs of pastries and sweets all around him. You hid because he warned you they're coming. And it turned out to be a succubi who was truly Jennifer. A fight ensued where Finley used something and scared her. She was trying to get Esker to help. Esker tried to cast on Finley. Daedalus missed kind of with web to try to stop Esker. Darren cast haste on Kepri, and I didn't describe when he cast haste on you. Bubbles are coming out of your ears, just kind of streaming out of your ears while you're hasted. Kepri cast guiding bolt on Jennifer. Jennifer reached out to Esker and said, "Help me!" Finley used an opportunity attack. Flower used an opportunity attack, and he slammed her down with his anchor, and then drove his hand right below the back of her rib cage, and pulling out her spine as she was screaming for Esker's help. And at that moment, when her head and everything kind of popped out, and it was kind of whipping around, chattering, Esker was freed of that charm, that attachment that he had to Jennifer. But in your head, Esker, you're hearing her screams kind of fading off, and you're hearing, "I truly do love you, Esker," and it just fades off. And as that's happening, Flowers he apologized to you, Esker, but the crimson liquid that was coming out of Jennifer's body flung all over Darren. It's in my mouth. And the rest of her carcass just bursts into ash. The only thing that remains is her spinal column and her severed head that looks like a succubi, so it has the horns.
That is unfortunate.
When all this happens, I'm reaching out, and my mouth is open, like I was going to say something and going to cast a spell. You can see that it's right there, and it all just fizzles away very quickly.
Okay.
So we're in the sewer, so we're standing in water, right? Like poopy water?
Nope, not at the moment. There is this raised platform area.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so uh, this area really doesn't make much sense. Almost, it was like it was made. It was built during the process of building the sewers themselves. It's kind of like a staging area to make sure that tools and things were there, but it's like hidden. It's like a perfectly hidden area from somehow from the rest of the tunnels.
Okay. Finley's just gonna like lay back, almost like he's gonna make like Succubi Blood Angels, but just lays there,
Okay.
tired and out of it.
Okay. All right. And Flower goes up to you, Esker. Like his hands are dripping with this blood, and he's like attaching what's left of Jennifer to his belt. And he's like, "I'm so sorry, Esker." He's like reaching out to your face with like his big, terrifying, meaty hands towards your face.
I'll just put my hand on his hand
Okay.
and lower it. No words.
Okay.
And just reach my hand up and pat him like on the shoulder chest area.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk out of the room.
And Flower looks right at Kepri. Oh no. And he starts crying.
Oh no, don't cry. And Kepri would
Wait, that was the love of his life. I just killed her. And he like lifts up her head. And he's like, see? And he like, as he's kind of shaking the head, the jaw kind of like.
I think maybe we should put her head away. So I feel like it might be a little off-putting for Esker.
Good point. I'll put it in here.
But you did the right thing, even though it wasn't the easy thing.
Okay. And then he starts looking at the very large man that's there.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah.
I would be staring at him, the very large man, the whole time.
Okay. That was the most terrifying thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've had a lot of terrible things pretty recently.
So are you stuck, or can you get up and move around?
It's a definite no. There's no physical way he could stand up.
I figured.
Yeah. So, just so you know, everyone here is considered like a medium-sized, except for Flower. This guy's considered huge.
No way. Like it's that much fat just spilling out.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I mean, is there anything we can do for this guy?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing.
Misery.
Put him out of his misery is what you said?
Yeah.
Maybe we should go get Maybe we should go get Billy. Let him see his dad.
I can't say anything. I'm not in this room.
So Esker, did you actually like head up, or are you just in the sewers themselves, just kind of away?
Oh yeah, no, I can cast the light cantrip. I'm just totally on the way out, leaving this completely behind me.
Okay. So as you're walking out, like what is running through Esker's head right now?
Esker is thinking about how foolish he was to have fallen for that. How disgusted he is with his own charmed behavior, because that's not how he would have acted, and disgusted times two, because Esker does have a true love,
Mhm.
and it is not that. Yeah, and also angry for being fooled,
Mhm.
uh, but probably mostly angry at himself.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the camera view went from the party trying to decide uh well, Kepri, you're pretty much having this conversation with yourself because Finley and Daedalus really don't know Billy like at all, but Flower kind of does. So I'm guessing you might be like talking out loud, trying to figure this out, and
100%. I'm
it's
basically monologuing to myself.
yeah, and so with imagine the camera view kind of was zooming out from you back through, and then it went to Esker, like trudging through the sewer, and then it zoomed on his face, just kind of shaking his head and being angry at himself, and then it's going back to you, Capri, Daedalus, and Finley, and Flower, and Billy's dad.
So I think Finley's gonna get up while this conversation is happening and approach Billy's dad,
Okay.
and he's gonna like crawl up Billy's dad.
Oh boy.
So
Okay.
he's like face to face with him,
Okay.
looking him eye to eye, and like, hey, man, like, you're not in a good place. Let's be honest with ourselves. Do you want to see your son, or do you want me to just end this all for you? Because I don't know how to fix this, bro. Like, it's a rough spot. I'm gonna shoot you straight, but I'm here to help any way I can. So
Um.
heads up or down? What's up?
I would rather not die. Um. I don't really know how we can really fix. I say we. It would be. I don't know how this can be fixed at all. Um. I would like to see my son, but I don't know if I want my son to see me like this. I um. I've got
Go
a
on.
flood of emotions going on right now.
Hey, I get it, guy. I get it. I get it. And he like just kind of pats a roll that might be his cheek. He's
Okay.
just, you know.
Okay. Um. I'm just like Jennifer would always tell me how good Billy was doing in academy and how like he was just doing so. He might be able to just to like magic this away. I don't know. I
All right, all right. You know, I think I saw him earlier. That hey, that guy's name was Billy, right? That
Yes, that was Billy.
oh, so yeah, I saw. He looks like quite the dude. Like he happy ish. You know, like he doesn't look. He's got all his teeth. Um, tell you what. We'll go get him and come back. How's that? Maybe we could see if anything will happen. But I don't know how. I mean, if we get a large sheet, maybe we can keep him from seeing it. I don't. That's what I got, bro.
and he's like, wait, how big am I? As you're walking out.
Right. Bro, I was just laying across your side looking at the face, like, and I wasn't touching the ground. It's kind of big, but I mean, rest peacefully in the knowledge you didn't do this to yourself. All right? Just remember that. And
I don't know if that's better.
Daedalus would say, "You are one of the largest organics I have ever seen."
see, the robot gets it.
Oh boy.
Just don't eat anything else.
I lost
Yeah.
my appetite a long time ago.
Just Yell really loud if a rat comes by, but we'll be back soon, all right, man? Or should one of us stay?
Darren's like still trying to get the blood out of his eyes.
You should stay.
Huh?
You should stay with him because you're such a powerful magic user. You could protect him. You should
Oh,
stay, dude.
and so bubbles are still flying out of your ears, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and then your haste is gone, and you have one level of exhaustion now.
Great.
And he's just like, "Yeah, I'll stay."
Problem solved.
And he starts looking through like a box. He's like looking for a pastry.
I am not sure that I would eat that.
I didn't see a mouth on you, so I don't think it's possible. So
Oh,
Thank the gods.
all right, bye.
You were off to get Billy.
All right, so Esker, did you exit the sewers before everyone gets to you?
yeah.
Okay, so roll a perception once you get out of there.
All right. All right. It's gonna be 22.
22.
Yeah.
There is a definitely a homeless person that's kind of they you do not they were not there before, but they're there in the alleyway, just kind of it looks like they made a makeshift house while you guys were gone. They've got a blanket kind of over them. They've got a little um, in essence a strange tent that they've made.
Okay. Does this stand out to me because
It stands out to you because it doesn't seem like it was a very long time, and the time someone set this up in the middle of the morning, like this is like 3 or 4 in the morning,
okay?
and you rolled a 22, so you're seeing. So when you get out, do you just kind of like keeping an eye on the sewer, or are you trying to head back?
Billy's not there, right?
No, no.
Okay, so if Billy's not there, I would have head back. But if the tent is standing out to me, then I would just kind of stop and stare.
Okay. Um, I will text you why it kind of stands out to you. Okay.
Alrighty. I'll probably go take a look at it after you text me this.
Okay. Okay. They're
Although I have changed my mind about heading back.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Instead, we're going to the bar.
All right. There we go. So the rest of the party starts coming up the sewer. And Finley, Kepri, Daedalus, and Flower all come out of the sewer. Now, Flower does look like his half-orc form.
When we step into the sunlight, my goggles would kind of retract back in my head.
Okay. And once you all kind of get to the top there, Esker hasn't left yet, correct? You're still
No,
there?
yeah.
Okay, so you all kind of notice what Esker is looking at. So Finley, Daedalus, and Kepri, if you all could roll a history, Finley can do so with um, that would be advantage, and you can actually use um, if you're yeah, I just say you'd be able to do that with advantage.
Okay.
I just rolled a 21.
Okay.
Noise.
22, miraculously.
Okay.
What?
23 over here.
Goodness.
Okay. Okay. So Kepri, the reason this kind of stands out to you is there's symbols that this guy kind of has drawn, like on the thing that a certain tabaxi that you were kind of got close to, that you have a certain cheap with you had. And Daedalus, this would stand out to you just as a possible ambush situation because that person was not there ahead of time. So like this is standing out. Well, actually no, because I had you roll a history. So you're recognizing those symbols. It's but Finley, man, I kind of want to mute everybody. No, because everyone can compartmentalize.
Yeah.
All right, so Finley, you recognize the symbols of a certain organization called as the Open Hand. Now imagine, kind of like from John Wick, the homeless population that were the like a special assassin guild almost.
Yeah.
Kind of think of that, but you know a lot more about them that they kind of stand for, like on most people when they hear of Open Hand, they know of like almost like a Robin Hood kind of thing, where they steal from the rich to give to the poor. Uh, in your circle and your past, you found out that they're more at uh, simplifying it would be they're a lot more socialist slash communistic, where everything already belongs to everybody. So like no one has belonging, so it's okay. Even their life doesn't even belong to them, so it's okay for me to take it, kind of thing, about morality.
And like we're walking by and see these guys there, and I see the symbols.
Yep, you see that one guy there, and you know all too well once the Open Hand actually moves into a city, that city has between 10 to 30 years before it might collapse.
All right. As we walk by, I just what all is around him.
Well, he's got two sticks holding this blanket kind of over him. It's kind of leaning there, and it looks like he's trying to sleep, but you definitely notice that he's not.
All right. I got snatch one of the sticks. I'm like, hey, appreciate it, man, and just keep walking.
So he stands. Hey man, it's mine. He starts like staggering toward like after you.
Everybody's, man. Everybody's.
And then in Thieves' Cant, you got it, and turns back around and sits underneath his blanket.
Just letting him know I'm there.
Okay.
And
so you all head back to the compound. What was that?
As we get further away, I will let everybody know about that.
Okay. All right. Good.
And I left a gold coin with him.
Okay. And he complained about it. He's like, "Is that all you got?"
No, it's from a friend.
All right then. So you head back to the compound and like you get to Dimitri's office and like Dimitri's like patting Billy and like shaking his head like this as Billy's like just weeping uncontrollably. You can tell that since you guys left, Billy's just been crying and Dimitri's been trying to calm him down this whole time.
Hey, this man child.
So Finley being Finley, hey man, we got like good news and bad. All right. And we found your dad.
What?
Yeah, man, we found your dad.
Was he in like one of those like was he being turned into like a pod person or something? Oh
Yeah,
my
something.
gosh!
pod adjacent, pod person adjacent.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh no!
Daedalus, you got this.
Yeah, I would say he is the largest pod I think I have ever seen.
Oh my! They're making him into a biological weapon.
Billy, it
Billy.
wasn't lizard people.
What?
It wasn't lizard people.
What?
So your father's safe. We saved him.
Thank you so much, Esker.
But your mother, on the other hand, is unlikely to make another appearance.
Stepmother.
Stepmother.
Wait.
Daedalus shrugs, like, what is this organic nonsense?
What do you mean, Jennifer's? He's like staring at Esker, like super concerned.
It's for the better. Billy, how much of the truth do you want tonight?
Well, I guess a whole bunch of it because my
Perfect.
dad's alive.
Your stepmother was a succubus that had entranced me and your father and was feeding us silly bakery pastries, and your father was overfed and now he's the size of a whale in the middle of the sewer and we can't get him out. Your stepmother was slain by a biggest friend here, and I am grateful to be no longer under the spell, but it just so happens that I still hate that I was under the spell. That being said, the good news is this is all for the better. The bad news is your father cannot move from where he's at. The best news is you, sir, are the richest man in all of this town, city, and you have many solutions to help him. You may once again enjoy your father-son bonding.
Oh man.
Tada.
Well said.
Okay.
Go ahead, let it out. Just throw it. Yeah, it's for the better.
That was. Well, if it was. Okay. I guess I should go see my dad.
Yes.
Okay. So where should
We can take you to him.
that'd be great because the sewer still kind of freaks me out. Like Jennifer totally told me that there's lizard people down there and to stay away from there. And like now I'm wondering like everything that she told me.
I don't know. I don't think there are, Billy.
Okay.
And I don't want to break your heart about that, but Jennifer was a lying beep.
Oh wow.
Just think about it. Everything that she's done was for her own benefit and was to twist the lives of men.
Wow.
Why would we be sad about this?
Like you have a lot of good points once again, Esker.
Thank you.
I just have a lot of. I about a temple now, and I'm kind of wondering. So, Kepri, could you maybe tell me about, like, I've been just kind of searching that, like, the main thing that I've been really thinking of is that I was just supposed to be getting rid of these lizard people, and like now I'm kind of wondering about a higher power maybe I should be kind of seeking, because you're the ones that kind of took care of it and everything, and she was like a succubi or whatever. That's like a fiendish thing, and like the deities would take care of it, right? And so like honestly, like seriously, like Capri, like what should I do? I have a temple, and like what did I and so like the vomit drool is like still on. Oh man.
I slap him. Not like super hard, but like just enough to jolt him.
You do what?
And I say, you've got to get it together for your dad.
So you just slap.
We can talk higher powers later. But your dad is in a precarious situation, and you should be ready to see him and reunite with him and not worry about the role right now.
Okay. Did I hear you right that you slapped him?
Yes.
Oh!
You'll thank me later.
Okay. And so like Dimitri's like, yeah, go see your father. I'm going to. Wait, where is Darren?
He's guarding Billy's dad.
Oh, we have to put a watch on him until. Oh boy.
It's
Let's see here. He rummages around in his desk and he grabs this. It looks like it's like a big metal cube. And he, Esker, are you heading down with them?
no, I was hoping to get plastered.
Okay then. Daedalus, here, could you carry this and set this down by Billy's father?
Absolutely. What am I grabbing?
It looks like a cube made out of different metals and things like that. It's almost like woven together. You can roll an Arcana to see if you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if I do any good. Oh, I only rolled a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
It's really well crafted, and you and yourself want to take it apart to figure it out.
Ooh, love that. I look excited for the first time since any of you have met me to be carrying this.
And so as you're holding it, it is like humming.
Ooh, I love that.
How does a robot seem excited?
Yeah, that's right. Without a mouth.
Yeah.
Let me know.
There's no mouth, but the like the whirring sounds that you hear from the little gears inside of him get a little louder, and his shoulders kind of hunch up. Walks a little bit more like, and he walks a little bit more like, because all of his internal brain processing power is exclusively on this device, and nothing else almost.
Okay.
So he doesn't look lied. He looks very robot.
Okay. So Esker, so you're heading to a pub, or are you gonna be using the wet bar that's at the compound?
Oh no, I'll be going to a pub.
Okay. Which one are you gonna try to go to?
The trashy one by the docks.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean the one that we all went to with Uthara?
Heck yeah.
Okay. And so it is just the same as you remember, that it's just kind of piles of broken ships and boat parts, hanging seaweed, the smell of most likely like rotting flesh from underneath because of like carcasses, and the the stickiness of ale, and you're actually kind of remembering that night, and you can drink to your leisure.
Excellent.
The rest of you go back down in the sewers with Billy, um, and when you actually going back in the alley, that homeless man is not there anymore. And you make it back to where Darren and Billy's dad is, and Darren is like he's got his legs, like he's sitting on Billy's dad, and he's just been he's like Darren's dad is like acting like he's trying to sleep because he doesn't want to hear what Darren is saying, and so you're walking. Oh, hey everybody, welcome back. He's like not cleaned up or anything, and he just accidentally ashes all over Billy's dad. So
Kepri turns to where Esker would be standing to make a comment. Realizing Esker's not there, she clears her throat and then turns back.
I would just set the device next to the guy,
okay,
and I would watch it to see what it does now that it's next to him.
okay.
Brought your son.
And Billy's like, Dad, you're alive. You're really big. And Billy's dad is like, I'm so proud of your accomplishments, Billy. Jennifer kept telling me how good you were doing at the academy, and how you were just excelling, and you were just going to become a part, like possibly be a teacher at the academy or something. You're such a powerful mage now. I'm so proud of you, and I know you can fix this situation. And Billy looks right at you, Kepri, super downcast. He's like, well, I am really rich, but it's I dropped out of academy. Um,
In fact, he owns a temple now.
yeah, I kind of want to go back to our conversation, Kepri, because like Dad, I'm freaking out here. Like seriously, like I thought you were dead or like taken over by lizard people, and he just goes into the same rant again, but it's like above and beyond, and it's like freaking his dad out. Like you can see in his dad's face. I had a crazy conspiracy theorist son out there that believed everything that this woman told him. Um, this is great. This is great. So, did Alice, what you're seeing in this apparatus when it's put down, is it just makes a boom, boom, boom kind of sound when you set it down. It definitely the humming has changed once it was set down by him.
Very cool.
Yep. So, like, Dad, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like try to maybe get some of the workers that are fixing the temple to maybe try to figure out how we can go up and get you out of here. Or maybe I could talk to one of the shops that I may have accidentally bought today. And maybe see if they have like an item to like shrink you down so we could just carry you out. But like I totally need to get a different place. It kind of freaks me out to be living where like Jennifer was baking. He's like looking around at all those baked goods. And we got this temple. Just a lot of things have happened in just the past hour, Dad. Like, I'm really glad you're back, but like, are you gonna get your old job back? His dad just looks at him like. And so Darren's like, well, that thing's here, so we can leave. You guys have a good conversation or whatnot. You can talk at the thing, and it'll notify uh, Dimitri. But if anything dangerous comes by, it'll take care of it, kind of. I'm gonna go back to the compound and get cleaned up. Because Dimitri said that we all have a what's the word, an arena fight or something later today. So we might want to rest a little bit.
That's right. Thank you for the reminder.
You bet, Kelsey. It's just kind of.
I believe her name is.
I
Kepri.
believe her name is.
I would
Kepri.
spin and start following him.
All right, whatever you say, Tinker Toys.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Courtney said her computer was maybe trying to force an update or something.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. So I'm sure she'll be back as soon as she can be.
Okay.
Oh, that might be her coming back right now. I don't know.
I'm here.
Okay.
It's just
cool.
being a little weird.
Yeah. All right. So you guys can head back now. Asker, did you tell Dimitri or anyone where you were going? No.
No.
Okay. Do you try to communicate with any of the patrons that are there in the wee hours of the morning?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. I'm guessing you would actually probably. Are you gonna drink so much that you're gonna pass out?
That'd be great. Yeah.
Okay.
If they do kick me out before then, though, I'm taking my last drink and going down to the docks.
Okay. Well, you'd be down 3 gold because of your. I'll just say that.
All right.
And they don't kick people out. That you're
Perfect.
you're like curled up on your tankards.
Yeah.
And Flower disappeared once he got to the compound the first time. So.
Is there any way I would have tracked that?
You would have noticed it. Like, you didn't add anything to the sewer conversation, really. I don't. When they went back, so you could have. Did you follow Flower possibly?
Yeah, I think I would have.
Okay, so he actually kind of waved to Dimitri, and Dimitri kind of nodded. And he's gone. He went into the streets, and then he went to this place what the tide brought in. This strange building. It looks like it's a shipwreck. And he's just kind of waiting. He's kind of pacing outside the building. Looking like he's waiting for it to open up.
Finley's just gonna stroll over and sit down like Indian style, like a child in elementary.
Okay.
Right by where he's pacing.
Mm-hmm.
And is he still in his half orc form?
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but his normal form is like the half troll.
His normal form looks like 100% troll.
Yeah. And he says, "Hey, man, I know I just met you like earlier today. But Have a seat. Sit down next. Come here. Let me talk to you.
500 to 700 pounds of troll flesh just sits down next to you.
Heck yeah! All right, you ate breakfast. Good job. What was with the half orc thing?
Roll a persuasion, if you please, if you could.
All right. 15.
Okay. Well, we had a pretty good friend with Thara, and she seemed to smile more when I looked like this compared to my usual self. So I wanted to look more like this, and then hope. And then when she died, we casted magic, and then she didn't come back. And it I
Okay.
I want to, and I scare people when I look my usual self, and like this, because I'm a monster, so
Uh-huh.
I want to not look like one.
Okay.
Sometimes, and
All right. So, can you show me the other one fast?
what do you mean the other one?
The one that you don't like. Can you show it to me?
If someone sees me in the street, they might want to.
Look at me. Look at me. Can you show it to me?
I mean, he deactivates the illusion, and he becomes seated there. If he was in his full height, well over 9 foot tall, scarred up troll, like burn scars all over him.
Finley's gonna stand up, walk over to where, I mean, because obviously if he's sitting down and I'm standing up, I'm still looking up at his face.
Pretty much, yeah.
And he's gonna look at him and said, "Okay," and he's gonna put a big old smile on his face and pat Flower on his chest and say, "You know what, man? I'll be honest. I like this one a lot better. But whatever choice you make, I know I just met you today, but you know what? I got you. I got your back. Do what you need to do," and then he walks away.
Okay. Okay. The computer went down?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's coming back up tonight.
All right, that is all right. So Kepri, let's see here. I'm guessing you just probably went back to bed?
Yeah, especially with that point of exhaustion. I imagine I'm going to bed, especially knowing that I gotta fight with her.
And roughly probably like 12 to 14 hours away, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to bed ASAP.
Okay. And so as you're heading to your room, you see Darren like goes to his room. He's kicking the whiskey bottle glass that you guys left outside of his door, kind of out of the way. And he goes to his room. And he like looks at you. And he's like, he slams his door.
Kepri would think this, but she says, thinking in her head, man, I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Uh, so let's see here. And Dallas, you go to your room.
Yeah. I would probably tinker just enough to refill any of my gadgets, like in the roleplay sense. And then I would probably enter that sentry mode to get a rest in before combat.
Okay.
So I really know anybody else. I would go hang out with Esker, but I don't know where he's at, so I'm just going to go probably chill in my room.
Okay.
That's right.
Yep. So Kepper, you get to your room. You probably try to clean yourself off from being in a sewer, and you've got Cheap there in his fancy clothes, and
Yes.
and so he's like cleaning himself. It looks like he's kind of used to wearing the clothes now, but he's like cleaning himself, and he kind of curls up. Like where do you set him for him to sleep?
Okay, so I envision on my nightstand, there's like a mini bedroom, so like a mini bed with a
Okay.
mini nightstand and like just those little things.
Okay.
So I put him on the nightstand so he can do his cheap things.
Okay. So like as you're laying down, I want you to roll a perception.
Ooh, okay. 18.
All right. So as you're like closing your eyes and like falling asleep, you swear that Cheap was walking on his hind legs as you're falling asleep.
It'd be one of those where I'm like, I'm looking at it.
But he's just on the bed now. He's just like on the bed.
I would lift up a corner of my blanket and you want to come tuck in bed.
What you tucked him in?
Yeah, like I tuck him in.
Okay. All right. He receives the getting tucked in.
Okay, great.
Yep. Yeah. So Finley, after you get back in rest, you get up. This is like well into the afternoon that everybody else would be getting out. But Finley and Dallas would be up around noon.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm awake.
So you head down, and looks like Dimitri's he's up and about, and he's like prepping in the kitchen. He's like prepping to get everybody else's breakfast ready.
Mm.
And let's see here. It's a very different mix of breakfast this morning. He definitely has. He's been like cooking down fruits for something. So like it smells very fruity. The smells. Esker, do you kind of come in like when Kepri would wake up? I'm guessing, or do you even come back home today?
No, I'm coming home. They got breakfast. It's free.
Yep.
Well, if they've got a to-go cup out from the other place, I'm bringing it with me though.
Yeah, they'd give you a to-go one because like you were like blacked out until you woke up. You grabbed your mug and walked out. They're not gonna mess with you because you actually entertained them that other night.
Love it.
Yep. See that you kind of stagger in, and right around the same time that Darren is coming down the steps wearing the exact same thing he was the night before, not cleaned up at all.
Yeah.
Why you
Morning,
have
Ernie.
bubbles?
Huh?
You have bubbles, but no bath to go with it. I don't understand. You smell like you crawled out of the outhouse. You currently look worse than how flour smells.
You have a face. He just walks in and sits down.
I'm definitely watching this exchange.
And I'm gonna slide into the table and just slump on in.
Okay. And so he's eating while holding his cigarette in his mouth. And he just keeps going, like, in between bites.
Okay. I have something I would like to do.
All right.
Okay, I would like to cast create or destroy water.
Yeah.
But I want to basically just drop 10 gallons of water. Drop 10 gallons of water all over him.
Okay. All right.
This is the best use of the spell we got.
He's just like. You know what, Kylie? And he just puts, like, he takes the cigarette and he just stuffs it into the bowl that's right in front of you. Touche.
You smell better. I imagine everything's grimy around that water.
Dusty Buns, potential has been chasing you your entire life. However, I'm very impressed that you've managed to evade it.
That's so good, Jeff.
You have prestidigitation. You are a wizard. You could literally clean yourself at a snap of fingers. You could dry and relight your own cigarette. You are making your life harder by choice.
You're also making our lives harder.
And you just have a horrible smell stuck in your nostril. That's what that spell is for. Ernest. So he starts walking away and like he does, and like bubbles just gotta like pop all over him, and he is clean and he is dry, but he's going up to his room.
I give Kepri a knowing look of we've just accomplished exactly what we wanted.
Yes. I imagine they just look really, the two of them look really smug. The smuggest anybody's ever seen them.
Awesome. So, Dimitri sits down. It is the final bout because it is the final day of the Harvest Festival. So there's going to be a private party that you and the other winners can attend before your bout, if you want to. It is at the Crucible of Carnage. They have a special place. That's the name of the arena, if you remember.
It's just Esker was only remembering Crucible, and so when he said of Carnage, it was like, the what now?
Yeah. So yes, if you want to attend that, we've added Finley and Daedalus and Darren to the roster to kind of give you more chance.
I do not think that is a good idea. A wizard may come in handy. We do not yet know what we will be fighting.
Wizard?
Is this sarcasm?
Yeah.
Huh. He just gets quiet, just kind of looks around at everybody. It's a very awkward robot.
Well,
Okay. You know what? It's your team, and you know best.
I want him out of the compound, and I want to see what he could possibly do.
Daedalus leans forward. It is always a good idea to have a meat shield when things get rough.
Just call him a meat shield. I'm starting to like you.
This was a good pick.
That was a good one. I'm going. You. It's just I like what you said, but I don't like how you said it.
Was it my tone of voice?
Yeah, could you say it a little happier? It was that you referred to him as meat, and it just puts a visceral image into my mind how you probably view me.
Are you not a true organic? He's gonna reach out, just poke you in the shoulder.
Yeah, we're all meat, if that's what you're asking.
So the way that I would look at, say, a cow, it's meat, beef to be butchered.
Oh, I understand your concern. Do not be alarmed. I do not consume food. And at that point, you've probably noticed this table's place in front of him is just completely empty.
How does this all... I'm not going to understand this. You could explain it to me for days. I'm just not going to. Secondly, how do you enjoy life when you can't drink some of this?
I cannot miss what I have never had.
How do you get this thing drunk?
We'll find a way.
He just looks. That would be most impressive, as I do not have an input for liquids. Nor do I see the appeal for intentionally impairing my judgment or effectiveness.
It's just sometimes you want to feel a little tingly.
Tingly?
Like you've just been hit with lots of tiny little electrical bolts.
Oh, well, that is a feeling I understand well. I'm going to hold up my hand and my little electric cannon's going to come out, and it's going to... I am quite sparky, and I understand the tingles. And it kind of like dissolves back into his arm.
All right, Sparky.
It is good that we are bonding and becoming a team before combat. We will be much more effective.
Yes, I agree. Where is the other one here?
The other one?
Fishley?
Oh, yeah. Succubus boy. What's up? You see, I can do it too.
Good. Excellent.
What you need, man? I'm here. What's up?
No, I just hadn't noticed you when I sat down. Things are a little foggy.
I get that a lot. It's all right.
We'll get there.
Finley, he has the tinglies.
I will be sobered up by the time the fight rolls around. I will be sobered up by the time the party comes. I will be sober by the party. I will be drunk by the fight.
All right, I'll join you.
This does not sound like good tactics.
We don't use a whole lot of tactics. We just get in there and make it happen.
Have you ever won a fight before?
Yeah, we won every fight we've fought.
Exactly. Only all of them.
We just won one like a couple hours earlier. Like, just beat somebody up.
Yeah, we killed that lady.
Were you drunk when we slayed his lover?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's it really kind of depends on the day and where the sun is.
This is most interesting.
She wasn't my lover. I was in a trance.
You hear like the mechanics as he looks at Kepri for confirmation. Is this more sarcasm?
No.
He's being for real. He's in a trance.
Did you not make love to the succubus?
No. Thankfully.
So you just partook of her baked goods?
All right, fine. I guess we had little smoochies.
Ah, so you were lovers.
No.
There is no shame in a longing for companionship.
You can, exactly, and you can have companionship without the love, and you can make smoochies without the love, and you can have intimacy without the love. My very metallic friend.
That is interesting to learn, and I shall remember that.
For example, since we're all meat, have you ever seen two dogs just, there's no love there, my friend. Perhaps spiders, those lovely mothers, after they give birth and all their billions of itty-bitty spider babies come out, they feast upon their mother's body, or now praying mantises meet again and are eating their lovers. And meat's weird.
I concur. That is my point exactly.
Yeah. So I'm just telling you, love doesn't have to be involved.
It is purely instinctual?
Or transactional.
Yes, especially for a second.
This I understand. It was a transaction.
Probably. The transaction was she steals my attention and my life.
Does not feel like a fair trade. Perhaps
Exactly.
you should have negotiated better.
There should have been some more negotiations. However, when you're cut a raw deal, you can cut yourself out of it, or in this case, we cut her out of the deal.
You were born with a bad deal, Eric. As Darren's coming down the steps.
You're absolutely right. Because I didn't know my father, woe is me. But you who know your son, he's still disappointed in you.
Joke's on you. I don't have any kids yet. I lied to you.
Praise God. I would hate it if there were little mini ones of you running around.
Well, one day there might be.
Doubtful. You have the face that your mother wouldn't love.
Don't worry, I blinded her.
What is wrong with you? Literally.
Well,
Were you raised by goblins? Everything about you is just wrong.
I wasn't raised by goblins.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna do it.
All right then.
Good.
I'll ask.
Dang it.
Were you raised by goblins?
I was not raised by goblins, actually. I was raised by. I was actually at an orphanage. I found out that I did blind my mother by having explosive diarrhea. So, you know, that's why she gave me up. At least that's what they told me. So, yeah.
All
I
right.
thought it couldn't get worse. How did it get worse?
I feel the same way since I met you, Esker. So, um,
Capri would say very quietly. So you always were full of shit.
well, I guess not the whole time, now was it?
Yeah.
I see why you're so accustomed to the smell.
You're welcome.
At some point, he's gonna start taking psychic damage.
And then he takes this strange, like, it looks like he's wearing like another, like a silk bathrobe this time with all these like weird bubbles drawn all over it. And he takes this weird looking, it looks like a throwing dagger that has a bubble on the top, and he blows this bubble out of it. It just kind of appears, and it hits your head, Esker, and it doesn't pop. It just stays there.
I'm just staring at him. Just right now. Just
Yep.
Is this more transactional love?
yes.
What things were you trying to teach the metal man?
He said that he and his succubi were like two dogs in an alley. Lots of instinct, but no love.
There's a lot to unpack there that I don't want to know.
There's a lot to unpack there. You'll never know.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Well,
This is a great party.
Is Dimitri just watching us? Like,
yeah, he's just drinking, like, just like watching this whole situation.
I could not imagine if I were at this breakfast table, you guys, I would have my coffee and I'd just be like,
Yep.
dead silent. It's like when you're at a restaurant and the couple behind you is arguing, so you get quiet to listen in.
Oh, Lord.
So, about now, Flower walks in and he just starts devouring like the rest of the food, and he looks like he turns into his regular troll form once he walks through the door to sit down.
I shoot him a big welcome in, bro.
Hi, everybody.
It is good to see you again. Thank you for your help in the sewers with his instinctual lover.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit of okay. So, and he grabs this, like, it's pretty small to him, but uh, it's like a folded letter with a wax, like a wax seal, and he hands it to you, Kepri.
Oh, I would take it. Is it heavy?
No, it's like a letter that's been folded that had a wax seal.
Okay. I would. I'd go ahead and open it over there.
Okay.
It's everybody's kind of bantering. I'll open it.
Okay. So it starts off. I'll just use the voice that the one who wrote it. Good morning, Capri. I have made the decision that I will follow Vriglaglor just like you. I am changing the temple into to following the greatness of thy deity. Because you have been a voice of well, I really haven't talked to you much, but you're the only one that actually follows a real deity, so I kind of chose that one. So, like, I started reading this book with Dad. I know there's not a lot of time, but he doesn't move, okay? So I knocked on the door at the place, and so we're so you can be a priestess there if you want, I guess. Bye.
I would fold it and stick it in my pocket for later because I can't unpack that before we go fight.
I'm trying to make the decision like do we go forward and then actually not like let's you guys can actually go to that party ahead of time if you want to. Uh, so so I guess let's just kind of skip ahead to you guys going there. Like as you're walking in, Capri and Esker, you noticed a certain uh, like selling kiosk of a gentleman that you met briefly on your way into town with a lot of troll paraphernalia.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Yep. And Esker, you still have a bubble on your forehead.
I do. I gotta pop that thing.
So you try to pop it.
Yeah.
It doesn't pop.
Mm.
It just kind of bubbles away. Yeah, it's still there.
Hmm. Can I try and? Nope, that's a terrible idea. That's a drunk idea, though. I'm gonna try and burn it off
Okay.
because bubbles can be explosive.
Okay. Nothing happens to it.
Dang it! I'm gonna wash my face now.
It's still there.
Dang it!
So Darren's walking with you guys. He's like he's smoking his second cigarette on the walk. So so this is nice.
Mm-hmm.
It is a possible city.
Yeah, we got the nice harvest festival thing. That kid just fell over and was crying and stuff. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. This is so nice.
It is some fresh air.
Yep. So you head to the docks. You go to that transport station to go to the Crucible of Carnage, and people are like cheering and like clapping at random because they recognize you, Kefri and Esker, and Flower in his half orc form from what you guys did like the day
Yeah.
before yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. I'm gonna get myself tickled thinking about every news casting.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's good. Anyway,
Yeah.
we continue on.
And so you're brought up
Oh,
to
that's
this.
good. Anyway,
Yeah,
we
you're
continue on.
you're brought to the Crucible of Carnage, and like, welcome, the League of Extraordinary Adventurers, and they're like, can they make additions? And they're new additions to their party. Go on up the stairs, and you can enjoy your party before your final bout.
All right.
So you enter this room that looks. These doors swing open, and it is a very large space. It looks far larger in here than it did on the outside. And once you pass the threshold of the doorway, there's like when you are going up a hill and down really fast when driving, that feeling in your gut.
Okay.
Yeah, that sensation, because you definitely know that you're entering like another dimensional space, and there's music playing. There's like trays being like almost like floating around with like champagne. There's another tray that's held lower with tankards, so like you have different choices of drinks. There's hors d'oeuvres and all kinds of things like that. And there's different individuals like sitting on couches and stuff. Looks like they're like resting, and there are if you remember the first fight that you guys saw, there's that dwarven tattooed gentleman that fought that first bout. He's actually seated in one of the places. There's that group of gnomes that you guys watched their bout, and there's this and kind of walking, kind of angular past you as you guys are entering the room is he's probably like 6'5", but he's a lion folk walking in. He's got rings on all of his fingers, and he's got a glaive, two battle axes that have picks on the other sides of them, and in his belt. And he looks at all of you and he just kind of waves as he's going to his seat. So is there any do you guys just kind of do your own thing, or do you try to mingle with these other combatants?
Well, I know I'm going to be schmoozing.
Okay.
Same.
Schmoozing and boozing.
Same. I will be schmoozing. I will be schmoozing. No boozing.
I will be shaking in my boots, large crowds of organics. I would rather be fighting.
Okay.
Look at all the meat.
I'm not quite literally shaking, but if you were to find me, I am in a corner, like head on a swivel.
Okay. Roll me a perception, please, Date Alice.
Okay. There it is. That's my second nine of the night.
You are extremely distracted because you keep hearing this here, boom, 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 and this weird. Like people walk by you and they're making strange noises. Like their bodies make noise. How can they stand to walk around? That like organics that they're loud. Their heart that pumps is always there. Their stomachs gurgle. Why do they gurgle?
And they sweat. Why are they sweating? Is their coolant not working? Is their system malfunctioning?
Like you're just like you're concerned for every single organic that's walking around you.
Yeah. And I am almost disgusted at the amount of food and alcohol being ingested by all of these people. It's sloppy and messy and gluttonous, and none of it is neat. None of it's organized on my workbench. I am not a happy camper.
Okay. So Esker and Kepri and Finley what are you guys doing in this room? There's certain groups of are there a group of people that you'd be wanting to look to talk to, or you just kind of
What's that lion folk doing?
He's kind of leaning against a big pillar, and he's trying there's this tray by him. He's trying his best to like pick up this little cracker with like caviar on. He's like sniffing it.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay. So, like, as you walk up, he kind of he stops leaning and he bows his head slightly. Hello. My name is Salvo. What is yours? And he brings his hand towards you.
I would hold out my hand. I would say, my name is Kepri.
It is an absolute pleasure. And he like kisses your hand, and like the coldness of his nose like slightly touches the top of your hand. So
Something tells me you aren't normally at functions like this.
no. I feel out of place, but it is an absolute delight to have this conversation with you.
Well, thank you. I also feel out of place. This is not normally where I find myself either.
So I got to see your last fight. That was quite interesting.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? It was quite something.
I'm so sorry to my condolences about your fallen friend.
Thank you.
She fought fiercely and bravely, and that mage deserved far more than he got.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Thank you for your condolences.
Yes, may his spirit forever be hitting things upon its toe.
Didn't expect it. I'm sorry.
That was good.
That's the worst curse this lion person could come up with.
Oh my gosh.
He really
What was that?
I said having like that would be really frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you're having this conversation with him, and he's still holding that cracker in his hand, and he's like kind of like he's 6'5", and he's like he's bending over slightly to have a little bit better eye contact with you while he's talking to you, Kepri. What are the little black things on the cracker?
They're called caviar. Have you never had them before?
No. And he's like pokes it with his finger. Maybe not today. Just kind of puts it on the tray again.
I don't really like it either. It's fish eggs. basically.
I'm okay with fish. It just doesn't seem right.
Kind of begs the question, what came first, the fish or the egg?
Very true. So, what are you up to, Finley?
I am asleep in a corner.
Okay.
I think, or rather, just asleep in the corner, hood up, in bouts of waking up here and there to people's conversations and taking note of them.
Okay. All right. How about yourself, Esker?
So when Esker came into the room,
Yeah.
two things took his mind over. Firstly, got to get a hold of that champagne. Secondly, well, three things. Okay. Firstly, champagne. Secondly, I need to talk to people. And the third is, oh my God, I cannot have this bubble on my head when I'm talking to all these amazing people.
Okay.
So, the first thing we got to do is we got to talk to Derek and say, Derek, you delightful Derek. Yes, I like that. How can I remove this bubble from my forehead?
I can. You can.
Oh, okay. How could you remove this bubble from my forehead?
With abilities that I have.
Oh, could you do said abilities?
I could.
Would you please?
No.
Would you please if I gave you 1 gold?
Bribery.
Yes, I am not below bribery.
1 gold. Or what else you got? Anything else?
Oh yeah, 2 gold.
And he's just blowing the smoke directly into your face. Sure, 2 gold.
Okay, perfect. Give him the gold.
Okay, nice. He pulls out the thing that he blew the bubble out, and he just pops the bubble and puts it back in his pocket.
You are a gentleman and a scholar. And then I'll take my scarf and I'll tuck it in a little bit more like an ascot.
Okay.
Because I was gonna have to take it off, and that was also not a good option. But I'm glad we didn't have to go there. So now I'm gonna grab some champagne and schmooze it up. We'll start with the little dwarf man.
Okay, the tattooed one.
Yeah, with the tattoos, because yeah.
Okay, so like he's seated and he's got a stein that he's drinking out of, and he's chatting with this how do you say that? But the person looks like they're like an albino snake person.
Okay. Snake from the hips down, or
no, like humanoid snake. Like their features are kind of like that.
Understood.
Yeah. And like as you're going up, their conversation is like, you know, when you walk up to the conversation halfway through when people are talking about the artwork on their arms and stuff.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
literally what's happening, because the guy that's the one that's covered in scales, he's like, that would be so great if I could actually have that, but I keep shedding. So like that's when you walk up.
Oh, yes, I know exactly what you mean. It was incredible to see his tattoos and complete showmanship. Your bout was excellent, my friend. I didn't see your show. I'm so sorry to say, but I mean, I'm sorry to hear about your tattoos that you can't get them as well, because I mean you've got beautiful scales.
Well, thank you. I did see your bouts. Well, you didn't really miss much with mine. I'm on the one-on-one bouts.
A duelist.
Yes. But whoever is the winner here will like needle needle and things will actually give you an art piece, which is pretty exciting.
Hmm. You know, my friend, you could probably tattoo your tongue.
Ooh,
That doesn't shed.
that is a good point.
I know, I'm imagining it now. You, my friend, locked in the middle of a duel, and they're saying that there's nothing. Clearly, you're hiding something, and all of a sudden, you get locked in the middle of a brazen encounter, and you open your mouth, and out shoots a gout of fire.
That is
Why?
one
Because
of the
there's a
most beautiful
tattoo.
things I think I've ever heard.
I mean, just with that idea alone, I hope you win, my friend.
I hope so too, because it hurts when you lose at many levels.
Uh, so, hmm. But in the duels, are you two going to have to end up fighting each other?
No, you duel a monster. The one that he's so the dwarf. So he fights a monster one on one.
Okay. Fine. I was curious.
Because actual gladiator bouts, they are around, but they're kind of messy. So
Yeah, sure. Well, gentlemen, enjoy yourselves. Esker, if you're looking for me, I'm with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and Dimitri is our sponsor.
okay,
So,
okay. Well, thank you, and
yeah,
we'll be definitely watching your bout.
yeah, absolutely. If you want to win money, bet on me. And I walk away while they're laughing. I walk away.
Perfect. Back to you, Kepri. So, what brought you to Kuwikum?
That's the town we're in, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was traveling with my group, and that's how we ended up here. So, and now we're competing.
Intriguing. I'm gonna share a picture of him. With everybody, so everyone. You guys should. So
Nice.
yeah. So
This freaking looks like Lobo, but as a lion.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Kind of looks like Percy. If Percy were a big cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you going to? So you stay here after the fights?
Yes.
Interesting.
Do you not stay?
I've been part of. I've been traveling with the Crucible, but I might stay now.
Ooh.
You organics and your instincts.
Get out of here with that. I imagine Kepri being as awkward as she is. She goes, "Oh," just doesn't like. um,
That's perfect.
How long have you been with the Crucible?
See, that's been about 5 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah. So I probably should not continue this lifestyle.
I can't imagine doing this for 5 years. I feel like I've lived a lifetime in a short amount of time.
Well, it is very taxing, but exciting.
Yes, it is very exciting. There's nothing quite like it.
Very true. Being a moment away from victory or other things.
Many other things.
Look at me, this is Kepri.
I know.
But, so how
What
is
is
it
your-
actually being with the party? Actually,
What do you mean?
well, you fights in a group, and you're
It's interesting to say the least. I feel like we haven't been together that long, so I feel like we really are learning each other in real time, what our strengths and weaknesses are. Esker and I have been together the longest now, but with our new companions, we'll have to see how that goes.
okay. Hey, Kepri! Darren's walking up. Hey, you're talking to a lion guy. That's cool.
Thanks, Darren. Do you need something?
Kepri, is he bothering you?
Oh no. Oh yes.
Yeah, he's been bothering me for quite some time.
Oh, so he goes into like shake a hand, and he headbutts him. Like he sneezes and headbutts Darren, just knocks him out cold.
Oh my gosh!
And he was carrying like champagne in one hand and his cigarette, and he just falls back and his cigarette starts burning part of his thing, and the champagne just spills all over. He's like,
I'm immediately scanning the crowd for Esker.
I know. I want to see this.
you definitely would have been. You track it happen.
Yes. I see it happen, and it's just like.
I imagine the music stops for just a second, and then everybody just resumes what they're doing. Thank you. I really appreciate that. More than you know.
I'd say any time, but I don't think I'm around him very often.
That is a blessing. Obviously, anybody else can do anything. I'm just
I've probably started tinkering in the corner, but I'm still not engaging.
Okay. Let's see here. It is. Let's see here. Ask your. What group or what kind of group would you be trying to smooth, like move into next?
I like people of a little bit like a high class society, but not Lamangelo high society. A little, like one step below that.
Ooh, okay. Because it's a really strange dynamic. You've got literal like adventuring party, and then Lavange people going around. Like the middle ground. Let's actually see how good that goes.
Okay.
Oh, you are looking for them. You are looking for like you found an adventuring part. You found like an adventuring party that is like all mages. That's the kind of the best you found there. Um, and you started the conversation with them, but uh, you're noticing when one of them talks, they all whisper the exact same words, like at the same time. There's four of them, and one of them is actually talking to you, but the other one is like they're mouthing the same words that one is saying.
Um, oh, this is some neat trick. Are you guys are performers? You've practiced this a little bit. I myself am also a performer. Is that what's going on here?
No performance. We are all one.
Some sort of like you all were born at exactly the same time, and from the I'm trying to track now and see if they're all exactly the same species and like they look similar. Like,
No. We were chosen. Do you want to be chosen?
hmm, hmm. I'm going to answer the second one first. No. Back to the first part of that, though. You were chosen by what? Tell me about it.
If you don't want to be chosen, you don't need to know.
Gosh, this has been a delight. I mean, what can I say? I feel like you're kind of like just gently pushing me out of the conversation with that, you know?
Walking, kind of walking by, you see that gentleman that was facing the tattooed dwarf
Yeah.
in that first fight, walking right next to a hovering individual in a cloak with writhing tentacles slightly coming out of the cloak.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, um, you all have been fantastic company. So you're in the group bouts, right?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So you've been doing very well. What was your most challenging? You know, you guys probably have some great chemistry, or another word for that that I don't know if it exists in this realm. Camaraderie, teamwork.
Perfect. And right there, I think we'll end our session.
Nice.
So I'm gonna run the intro again, and then we'll cut vid.